10 a.m. Couple of GoPro Hero 5 updates from previous daily vlogs. First one that I want to address, the card not recording all of the footage. So if you didn't see that daily vlog, basically what was happening on here was I would be recording, and when I would put it onto the computer to check it, it wouldn't have the entire file saved. It would only have up until 8 minutes, about 8 minutes 45, which worked out to be a 4 gig file. Now, for some strange reason, if you plug this in to your computer via the USB cable that it came with, USB-C I believe, and transfer it that way, for me on the Mac, I'm going straight through image capture, straight into Finder. If you do it that way, that's when it cuts off part of your file. That's not exactly right. It doesn't cut it off. It doesn't show all the files. But if you take the micro SD out of here and pop it in one of these little suckers, a little extender, adapter, and pop that straight in the machine, for some reason, you get all the files. So I don't know why that is. I don't have a solution. I don't have a reason, but I have a solution. So that's if you think you're missing some footage and you're on a GoPro Hero 5 and you're transferring the footage via the USB cable, don't do that stupid thing which you got to do and undo that bottom door and take the battery out and then get the micro SD out. That's a nightmare in itself. Now, the other thing, while I've been out there surfing, I've noticed that the resolution jumps back from 4K to 1080 for no apparent reason. I showed you that yesterday. I got back from my surf, looked at my files, and it's like, well, hang on, why are they 1080? I shot in 4K. The first 3 of them were 4K, then it jumped to 1080. Very simple from what I think. I haven't actually tested this yet, but what I think was happening, so when I'm out surfing, I'm also rocking with one of these guys, because the GoPro Hero 5, the GoPro Hero 5 doesn't float. None of them float unless you put a backdoor floaty, so I've obviously got it in there. And what I think's happening, I'm not 100% certain, but what I think's happening is the screen is actually being activated so it's whenever I've gone over a big wave or I've been dumped and a lot of water has been smashing itself against me, against the surfboard, against the GoPro. And what I think is happening is it's hitting here very hard and pushing the back, like this little plastic screen or little protecting screen is flexing far enough to actually touch the back of this and make a change to the selection. Now, why it would always change to 1080, I'm not 100% certain, but I think a possible solution is to simply lock the screen. And to do that, you just drag down from the top. I'll do that again for you. You drag down from the top and you just hit lock and the screen is locked. So that could be, I haven't tested it yet, that could be a solution. And if it's not the solution, I'll follow up with that further. But at the moment, I think that's going to help me. And if anyone else has any other ideas, if any of the givers out there can help me. By the way, my home brew back here, that Pilsner is still bubbling. Of course, it's not going to bubble now.